What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Stepping outside really quickly so that I can look at the water and possibly have a conversation with you guys. Switching it up a little bit before I head out for the day. I'm gonna go visit some family and friends, check out the barbecues and things like that. You got people out on the water over there, and they having a good time. You got the jet skiers, you got the boats, you got the little boats over there. It's been a lot of boats out today. The weather is really, really nice. My man is letting it rip, ain't he? There's two people on there. But I think the biggest thing that I want to talk to you guys about right now is Dr. Umar Johnson. Now, not Dr. Umar Johnson per se, specifically, but using him as an example and a reference point as to why he can't get certain things done. Now, to my knowledge, well over 10 years now, Dr. Umar Johnson has been petitioning for funds for his school. And he's been very, very vocal about the idea that black billionaires and millionaires will not support him, will not help him, will not pour into what it is that he feel like is the best option for black kids, which is specifically to have a institution that's funded only by black people for black people. The FUBU method, for us by us, right? Now, I'm paying attention, and when I first seen Umar Johnson bust on the scene, I thought that he sounded good. I thought that he talked a good game. And before I really started understanding who people were, because as you see people talk for an extended period of time, eventually they'll reveal who they are. Before I really heard it, I was like, yeah, he's telling some facts. Like, that may be a little bit true, and this organization over here has an agenda, so on and so forth. But there was a couple different things that really caught my eye when he was talking. And one of them were when, you know, you start to put your own self on the chopping block and you start to hold your own self accountable. It seems as though he failed to do that. All of the things that he advocate for and all of the things that he hold people accountable for, he's guilty of it himself to a higher degree. A. B is he's a hater, right? He doesn't really understand networking. And I think it's a way in which you do things. There's a decorum. Just because you're able to speak eloquently, just because you're able to give inspiration to a certain group of people that may feel or align with what it is that you do, just because you can yell, scream, and this kind of reminds me of pastors to a larger extent within the black church. He says things 2 and 3 times in order to illustrate his point. He plays into black women in order to continue to fund his initiatives. And this is just my personal opinion, right? So, and then largely he's unable to really provide any results as to how he's doing things himself in order to inspire other people of a means to really contribute to his platform. So what you'll see happen is he lashes out, and this is not good networking. He lashes out at people that he's actually petitioning to try to get his stuff funded. He lashes out at them. I did a live stream earlier today where he was talking specifically about Bronny James, and he was saying that, yo, LeBron James might be a good person, but he called Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and Jalen Rose, amongst others, Negropeans or something like that. And it's like, what makes you think people of means are willing to contribute to the platform? In addition to you getting a cease and desist letter and all of this other type of stuff, right? What makes you think that you can convince people to buy into whatever your dream is? Doesn't matter if you think that you have the best idea or anything like that. Because I'm going to just tell you, sales 101, people do things because they like you, not even because you've got the best product. You don't think that they can contribute or they can fund or they can do something for other people or they can, you know what I'm saying, use their resources in other ways, or that they can even give you some insight, even if it's just from a business perspective or networking with other people. You don't think that these people can give you some additional insight into how you can do things differently so you can get better results? No. But what he does is he lashes out at the very people that he's petitioning from. And this is why he's in the state that he's in. I've seen people over and over again in my lifetime in both corporate America, business, and on social media alienate themselves from the very ones that actually hold the key to their success. Because contrary to popular belief, network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. So if you continue to disparage, criticize, hate on, and you don't have any decorum when it comes to, in his words, holding people accountable for the things that he criticized at the expense of yourself. And I'm not saying that you have to sell out for whatever it is that you believe in. On the contrary, I think that it's a way in which you can do things. Or if you really want to kick it with people, back channel them. Have conversations about them. Listen, people can take anything you say if you say it the right way or you use a level of decorum. You cannot go publicly criticizing people about not contributing to your school, publicly criticizing them about their own life, personal choices, and then want them to dedicate their hard-earned money and resources to help you build something that's your dream, not their dream. Because let's be clear, just because you're passionate about it does not mean it's our responsibility. Not even the general public. I'm not even just talking about large celebrities and things like that. This is your dream. You're asking people to contribute. If you look at any nonprofit organization, if you look at any place where people dedicate their resources and give, they do it out of the kindness of their heart and that they believe in what's going on, or it's passionate for them, or they can see why somebody else is passionate about it. But they're not going to be bullied into giving on any level, right? And that's what I see largely has been happening for a long time, is that black people for a long time have been bullied into doing things. They did it in the church. Like, they did it in churches that I've seen, you know, growing up. We would go and visit churches and they would literally bully people into giving, bully people into contributing to the building fund, in which you don't see nothing on the building actually getting fixed or upgraded or implemented or nothing. But people bully people into doing things, and I don't think that that's the right way to do it. I don't think that you're ever going to really have any real success as a result of it. Matter of fact, I think that the best way for you to get success is by showing the results, illustrating that you're passionate about it, actually being nice to the people that you're trying to get to join the team, and then and only then, and I don't even think that you necessarily have to bully. I don't think that you have to push for it. You just ask politely and you leave the option open and you leave it to people to be able to make their own decision. And more often than not, you have to trust that people are smart enough to do the things that's best for them. Not the thing that you think that's best for them, the thing that's best for them. You can't bully anybody into doing what you want them to do. It has to be on their own accord. It can't be based off of how you feel. Let me stop cussing. Nobody cares about you, how you feel. They only care about the results, all right? So be careful with that, y'all. Use this as a learning tool and as an opportunity to make better decisions when you're building a network or you're trying to get people to buy into your team or your vision. It's going to come as a result of you being a good person, not because you an a-hole to them, all right? I love you guys. I appreciate you. Make sure you enjoy your holidays. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.